Okay, there should be live now. Yeah. Updates, updates. Sorry about that. Good morning, guys. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. So I was just, oh my god, I was just talking to myself for a freaking few minutes. That's so annoying. Yeah. So, can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Thank you for that, Preppy. I would have been talking to myself for this entire time. Okay, so what I was saying before I was muted, well, I mean, while I was muted, is some of the other engines that people were trying out were AZAMINA, right? And the reason people were considering this is because, I mean, primarily it's because like being able to just attribute what is this? You just need to attribute any monster, right? You can attribute a monster from your hand or field deck. So like, being able to attribute the Crystrons kind of like helps this be virtually free. So you don't necessarily have to like pay a cost for it because you replenish with this card anyways. And while doing so, you can. Well, let me just show you what I mean. So let's cut this for now. Which is the Omni? This is the Omni, right? You can attribute this card. Yeah, this is the Omni. So this is like the appeal of this engine, which is cool, I guess. Wanted. Wait, do you even need to play the Wanted engine? I think you probably still do, don't you? Wait, don't you need the? Oh, wait, doesn't that mean that you have to play the other one to search Wanted to then use that with this? I mean, with this. Oh, how does that work? I already forgot this works. Like I was testing with it. Oh my goodness. Does the Wanted engine still work? I'm not even sure. I'm trying to figure out why. Because let's say. Because this one starts Wanted. What's presented this card? As we know, or spoils cards. Well, wait. Yeah. So this that's. I honestly forgot already how the freaking sequence is out. What up? What up, Guillermo? Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's good, Mello. What up, Mello? By the way, it's just something that other people are trying out, and I'm trying to understand and I guess basically give the reasoning behind why you should, why you shouldn't. Which can search the Mizuno fusion spell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Let me just do this real quick. Put a blank card, okay? Because I've seen some people play pure Crystron, but I think that deck has issues when it's pure. Because like, it becomes very predictable. It becomes too predictable when you play in pure. Like it'll be more efficient and more consistent, right? But it'll be more predictable, right? That's kind of the thing. This get you this, and then yes. Yeah, so there's no real reason to get Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Um. Yeah, but the appeal to this, I think, is getting the Omni to insulate your plays. But like, even then, the worst case scenario hand trap doesn't really matter, right? Because ideally, like you would want to like discard this one, right? In theory, uh, you know, Yo, what up, Tony? Awesome. Let me just hop into. Like, I think this is why, like, okay, because the tributor is always like, okay, what kind of tribute can I get? Can I get any value off of the tribute, right? Uh, and which discarding any crystron card will always be basically free, right? Because if you even if you draw purple, if you draw white, it doesn't matter. Because I'm assuming you can just go without the wanted engine, right? Because I think you can just play triple deception, no? Triple deception, right? You can just use triple deception. Send that, right? And then you have access. Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to draw here as well, because this can add itself back too. And then you have combo. So you have an Omni before anything, which is, I mean, it's not horrible, right? It's not bad. Because for one, you replenish everything that you've used to get this set up, which is like, okay, that's pretty cool, you know? But I think I wouldn't pick one or the other. I think I would play both. I would play the adventure package and this, right? We would go above 40, of course, because you won't be hurting the deck's consistency in the way that you would think. So, you know, because this adds itself back, right? By shuffling back a fusion. So we wouldn't do that, right? So all we would do is just get a draw off this, get everything going, right? And then, yeah, we just do as we would, right? Add this. We don't use wanted or anything yet. We want to filter our stuff first, right? And then if they start us off that, I don't think it matters, right? So in this case, since we use SMIGER to search the spell, we dump the trap, and we dump TRISTAROS. Okay. Like, like it's not horrible by any means, you know. It's just something I was reluctant to try. For one, because it's expensive. Not everyone can like, oh, you know, I'm gonna play this engine because, you know, but like, you know, it's pretty expensive for what it is. Okay, then now we search. We add this back, and a key point in a key weak point is here, because they can ask the Tristaros. So just, if you're going up against a mirror match, or if you're going up against this deck, just ask this. Like, don't like I guess you have to play it through a cluster, but for the most part, if you have just a single ash, just ash the Tristaros, because that means they don't get the float, they don't get the summon from deck, right? So just keep that in mind, like, because you're risking ashing something earlier, ashing the inclusion if they already have combo anyways, ashing the SMIGER when they already have the inclusion type of thing. So like, just like, I guess, yeah, because I guess it's better to deal with just a single pop than it is to deal with an infinity and a pop, infinity and the Tristaros negate. I mean, synchro. So you just ash the Tristaros effect, right, to pop, and then you just summon to. And this, yeah, yeah. Also, if you want to nib as well, you can nib here. You still have to deal with this the Shistaro synchro and the pop, but at least you don't have to deal with the infinity, right? Because once you revive this, then you can play around the, you know what I mean? Because now you go infinity, now you have double omni here. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. And then now you can, assuming you didn't use the negate, right? You could recycle it, and then you just use this, return this, right? And then get a draw. So like, I mean, it's a 1.5 card combo, but nonetheless, it's still not bad. Continue searches as a spell. Continue spell can be treated decided by which. Yep. Which makes the exception which wanted into an army. Yep. Yeah, it sucks, Nick. That sucks. I don't think the idea is bad though. Sending Smiger to Graveyard with any of these is already a plus, even if you can't get fusion. Yeah. The only bad card to draw is the AZAMINA fusion spell, but the others still pairs pretty good with Smiger. And yeah. No, yeah, like, I mean, it's not horrible. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not horrible, I guess. The question is, what would you want to max? Do you just max out the witch, or do you max out wanted, or just to go 3 in 1, right? Would this just be the engine, just like this, right? Just these, what is it, 6 cards, 6 cards. But like I said, I would play it with adventure. That's where I would do it as well, because having like that just seems so good. Like that seems way too good to not try like that. Because at which point you would need TERRORTOP in this deck for sure, right? And then you would need adventure. Like there's no way I would not. You know, it just seems just too good. And this, and this, and that'll make it 6. That's perfectly 60. What the hell? And then you have like a lot of non-engine as well. You have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 21 on engine. So like it's what? 40, 20? That doesn't seem bad. Let's do some test hands. Go 5. Let's see. Let's count the hands that we brick. We were doing this with name was shuffling. Oh, hang on. We're missing one slot here though. What did I have? Oh, it was. Oh yeah, I'm testing Catastrophe at the moment. Okay, let me just 22, 30. Okay, so let's just count how many. I mean, it's not. Okay, that's combo. I don't like how laggy this is to renew the hand. I like how Yugioh Pro just has it like. It has it. Like it just like so. It's so fluid, you know. I mean, okay, this is combo. We can go Enchantress. We can go Cherubini here. Instead of adding Griffin, we just go Enchantress, right? And then we do this. Add the Draco back, add to hand. And then this usually would get us Griffin. But we want to get into our engine, right? We want to get into our... let's just go Draco back. Special from hand. Oh, you know what I was playing? I was testing out Coral Dragon for the hands when you open up Adventure and TRISTAROS. Yeah. Okay. And that's what I like about the hand traps. They're level 3s, so you can make Cherubini with them. Which is like a big deal. In this case, we go for... Is it this? Add Smiger. I mean, no, this adds Selfofnir. Pitch this for Selfofnir. Float. Go into this itself. Which means... What does that mean? I'm still going to have to go for this guy. Inclusion. That means... Yeah, I go for this. And then we just have regular combo. That's cool. Pokemon Scalpers on Nimbo. you what up, Slimbo? Would you recommend both Adventure and Horus? Yeah, we made. I made a list of that. Watch, it's this one. Okay, because yesterday after we got off stream, we were cooking a bit with Nick, and we were trying out Tidal, right? This card, because this and any water gets you any card you want, basically. It serves a similar purpose as what Cherry Beanie does, but what I was mentioning was the oh, hang on 25, 30, 25. What I was mentioning was the deck isn't inconsistent, right? So that more consistency would be the answer to the issue that we have, which is going second, and which is why I like the Horus engine, because it's spot removal. It forces things before you actually want to decide to commit to your combos, right? So in a form of bouncing with Dragoback, and a form of threatening an Omni, right? So they'll try to either bounce the token or pop the Fateful or negate the Fateful, right, to prevent the Omni from hitting the field. And then you have the Horus engine, right? It's spot removal within Sarcophagus, right? Because sometimes getting rid of things before you combo is a bit of an issue, and that's what I noticed when I was playing. Because if you watch the match I did against the Fiendsmith Valmonica thing, like I had some issues trying to like go around. Like eventually I was able to like go SP banish, but I feel like SP alone isn't enough, so I need more things to kind of do it. So it's a perfect example. I showcase what you can do with the adventure stuff, like bouncing, having the Omni, forcing the Imprim on the guy, and then going SP banishing, and then, you know what I mean? Because if you don't have any of that stuff, like crystron itself, it can't do anything going second. Like if it due to the restriction, right? If we didn't have the restriction, of course we could have done it, but we are, and the card pool that we're meant to abide by can't do what we needed to do, right? Yeah, Koran Gandrex is a card, but for the most part, they can just wait for their interaction and then just stop that, right? It becomes polarizing. It becomes okay. I know for a fact that you're trying to go for the Koran Gandrex. Everything before that, everything prior to that, all this sequencing does not matter. They're gonna wait for this, right? So that's what I want to avoid, because it'll be efficient in a sense that this might be your go-to thing every single time, but it becomes predictable, and that's how you lose typically, right? Because like you can't out clever. There's no way around it. They know exactly what your plan is, you know. Yo, what up, Damon? What up, Fallen? People are picking up on crystals. Yeah, pretty good. What about Olion? There's no reason for Olion because we don't have Auroradon. Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, anyways, so going back to the title theory, right? So because all this is doing is giving you access to your engine, right? You would think that it would be insane. And if we weren't, I think you only play title if you only play title if you're playing adventure, because that would mean that this equates to what I just mentioned, giving you access to a forceful interaction. You're forcing things out, because if this is just searching your engine, you're still stuck with that issue. You can't force anything out, but because you're playing adventure, you're able to search it, whatever. Like it's similar situation as a TERRORTOP. Why TERRORTOP is so good, because this can be either or, right? This can give you the answer to going second, or it can give you engine to go in first, right? Or vice versa. Which is why I think it's an insane card, and this would be viewed in the same manner. And when you think about it, you could replace the Horus engine, right? So, for example, because the one thing I don't like about the Horus engine is drawing this one right here. drawing the one that doesn't do anything, right? So the moment you do this, right, you minimize a bit of the bricks, and you increase the chances of seeing adventure, right? And you have more room for non-engine, right? And I guess for this deck, for higher card count deck, you would want to have more non-engine, right? Because you want to see it as well. Because the engine is resilient enough, I guess. It's just seeing 1 or 2 hand traps and being able to like force and bounce and have the Omni, and then having like preemptively negate things that doesn't affect you. Like I said, like this deck, they might ash this, but you already have this. They might ash the dump, but you already have this type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, so that'll be determined by game basis. So it'll vary, you know. Instead of, I like Horus to play a Gigantic to search for Ridiculous, then you can go on from there. Yeah, Horus has the bad ratio though. Is the problem. Love the Horus in this deck. Going second is struggle, always has been from the build I have, but that's the same theory you said before. You can't base something off of it. You do this or that, it won't work. 20 card extra. That'd be cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically what it is, and the theory behind some of these things. Because we just showed the AZAMINA stuff. It's not horrible. It helps you going first, and depending if their hand is capable of dealing with an Omni on top of the engine that they have to prevent, then okay, they'll let it through, right? That's most of the cases. If they're on breakers as well, if breakers are a bit tricky for us, because a lot of our interaction is through monsters, and of course we have cluster, but that's just one pop. I mean, if you have, I guess if you have Alesk, then that's fine. You have double pop, but for the most part, it's mainly monsters. And yeah, because how big is the AZAMINA engine? Hang on. Exo 7, yes. There's some here. One, 6 cards. Okay, 6 cards. Yeah, 6 cards. Yeah, because like we can't put any more. We can't fit any more cards, even if we wanted to. But yeah, right. Where's the first one? Behind shuffling, yes, 5, and then you just run the numbers, because like statistically speaking, right, it'll vary from when of what you should be getting, because like you could, I guess, base it off the percentage, right? Like the ratio calculator that most players use. Like this is combo. This is insane. This is an insane hand. But how many games do you have to fulfill in order to get that outcome, right? Because keep in mind, you're not doing 100 games per tournament. Like, what's the okay? A YCS? What's like the most games you'll do at a YCS? Think about it. What's the most games you can do at a YCS? See, this is my issue. This card. This is like my only concern about the Horus engine. The drawing this stupid happy. But I mean, this is still pretty good though. This gives you combo. They can like interact here, right? Whether they stop this or not doesn't really matter, I guess. But it's still combo. Yeah, and keep in mind that simulators will always give you whacked out hands, right? Like this is not realistic. You're not always gonna be drawing Fateful like as much as you do. Just keep track. Like how many times you get the same card over and over again. It's like it's really annoying. It's the same thing with Master Duel. Like the same thing with Master Duel. It always gives you one of for sure. This is insane, right? This is exactly what we want. We want to be, because first and foremost, you want to be consistent within your deck. You don't want to lose to yourself. Okay. This is a bit tricky because it's a bit vulnerable to an Ash, and you can like take the slow route and just like not do this yet, right? And because like that means you have to sacrifice the Nibiru, so you can like be interactive and pass, and drop the nib, right? Not use the ogre or the imperm yet unless you need to. Unless they're stopping the nib, then you imperm or you ogre, right? Okay, so that means that you nib them. Okay, now you've simplified the game state. You still have Imseti. It goes back to you. Whether you draw a card that's worth discarding off the Imseti, then you do it. If not, you just continue with your 3 interactions that you still have. You still have another nib after you just nib them. You still have ogre, you still have this type of thing. There's like minor technical play that you can do that makes the biggest difference in whether you win or lose a game, right? Because all it takes is one game 3 for you to be knocked out and go X3. You know what I mean? This is good as well. You can bait and ash with this, right? Combo as well. This is good. Yeah, you you're kind of weak to ash here though, because well, actually not really. This searches your Smiger. No, Thicefern. Thicefern pitch summon. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so in order to play around some hand traps, because whether they ash you or not, it'll vary. But you just do this, right? Because this puts them in a weird position, right? Because if they have ash, then you have Thicefern anyways, right? So you're okay. So in this case, you can just pop this. Or if you want to beat the ash, you just pop this, right? Because either way, if let's say they ash that, then you just have Thicefern anyways, right? And then you get the card you actually want. And then now you bait another interaction. So let's say they have an imperm now. Then at the very least, you have an infinity, right? Let's say they ash you there. And then you just have an infinity here. Right? It's like little things like that make the biggest difference, but you have to see this or have the capability of being able to anticipate some certain things, right? And then you just end on this, right? And now, like, you have 3 interactions, right? To their 4 cards, because they use 2 hand traps on you. So then so they're down to 4. And you have 3 interactions. I mean, this will vary whether it's good against a particular matchup. But for the most part, 1, 2, 3. No, I mean, 3. You have 3 interactions. And then you're in a top deck war because you have Fafnir and Grave. You know. No, I can't hear you. Oh, you're muted already. You're muted. There you go. I can hear you now. Can you guys hear already? But yeah, like the deck's consistent. Like increasing the card count doesn't affect the deck's consistency, right? I mean, of course, you can make the argument, oh, what if you draw like all your non-engine? A 40 card deck does that too. Like you could, like how many times have you've seen it a few times on stream where people like at a YCS, they draw a bunch of non-engine, right? And they top deck their 1 engine card. Like that's quite a possibility. But just because you see a hard card count deck, it's not just because it's just smashing things together. It's because there's intent in there, right? There's intent, there's reasoning for it, which is fuck, what was that? What was I gonna do there? I gotta go back and freaking clip this. 30. Right? There's intent there. There's a reason for it. There's a logical explanation for things to be the way they are. And anything, regardless of how optimized the deck is, can be picked on, right? Oh, don't do this because what if this? There's so much variance in the game that you have to make a choice. You're going to have to go with something. You're not going to have the perfect deck. They're not going to have the perfect list. Even the perfect list will lose, right? Whether it's pilot error, whether it's unlucky variance where you get put up against your worst matchup, whether you get shifted every single game. There's so much things to take into account, but you have to pick one. Because if you don't, you're just going to be stuck there. Like, what are we doing here? You know? And I'm just choosing to take this approach where I want to be capable of doing all these other things and not be predictable. That's kind of like where I see value in it. Yo, what up, Turtle? What up, Virgil? What up, Swoop Kev? Have you tried the Ice Jade level 7? The Ice Jade level 7. Is it one word, Ice Jade, or is it 2 words? Is that this one? Are you talking about? What's it called? It over things like Horus or AZAMINA, but it's not as good as Tidal or TERRORTOP. Yeah, no, okay, no. If it's not similar to TERRORTOP or Tidal, where it can give you access to either engine, then we kind of have to disregard it. It not completely, but it won't be prioritized because TERRORTOP gives you both, right? It's consistent in that sense. Same thing with Tidal. Tidal will give you both, right? And the reason we're even considering this is because of the spot removal and its capability to get access potentially through the milling, right? That's kind of like the whole point of this. But I feel like maybe the Tidal might be a bit better because it can get you to adventure, right? Or it can get you anything, which is like, you know, because like when you think about it, when you think of Tidal, right? You think of like silent mining and how it sucks to get ash on silent mining. But for the most part, you're going to always have things that get value in the grave, right? So otherwise we wouldn't consider it, right? We wouldn't consider Tidal if we didn't think that we would like go hard minus on an ash, right? Because we can discard this, we can discard this, we can discard this. You know what I mean? We can discard a few things. Like the worst case scenario is you have to discard maybe Sofofnir, maybe Sofodor, and those don't net you anything. But for the most part, the theory is like discarding cards like Enchantress, Vice Fern, Smiger, you know, that type of stuff. The 2s are crazy funny. Very clean. Had to go for the exact line this Sunday. What line was that? No, I can't. I don't hear ready. I stayed at. Yo, what up, Mitchell? Ran gives you level 10 water synchro. Okay, so there's a misconception of water synchros. Like we don't have to play water synchros. You know, the restriction is machine synchros. So like just because we have all waters, there's no reason to keep playing water synchros. You know, Tidal and maybe this is Magnum Cancer's Tidal. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. It's a one of though, but like, you know, yeah. Because let's say we put Tidal, yeah? Let's put Tidal here. And then you'll see how consistent the deck is. It's just crazy how consistent it is. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this has been quite good, man. Against the Mitsiguri deck, this just seems freaking broken. They just search so much. Like, I think it's just crazy. Yeah, that's combo. This is the only thing I like about you, YG Omega. EDO Pro is just like, it's so fluid, and when you just press restart, and it seems seamless. You know, it's seamless in the sense that, you know, busted. Because we want to be consistent while maintaining interaction, right? Because we want to be able to simplify to make it easier on us, right? Oh my god, look at this, bro. This is insane. He's like, this just like, you know, you're not gonna lose to one interaction, right? And the fact that you can sequence them in any order that you want, you can do this first. Well, you have to do this first, but I guess you have to do that. This is first. So you do this first. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, this is nice. Yeah, like look at this. Like, consistency isn't the issue, right? Oh, let me show you why. Let me show you why I was playing Coral Dragon. Right, let me show you what I was playing. I think I showed you guys yesterday. I'm pretty sure I did. What do I cut instead? Oh, I can cut this. Coral. This is why I was playing Koro, because this actually comes up as well. Because there are times where you draw this hand variation, and it's pretty cool in the sense that no shuffling. 45. 45. Watch. Like, you give up your Omni, but it still gets you to where you need to go, right? Because what's the point of playing Crystron? To play Crystron, right? Okay, this goes this here. And this does exactly what you want going second as well, right? Because going second, you want to be able to force interaction, yeah? And then you can go Coral here. Well, actually, do we search first? Yeah, I guess we can search. And because we're not going to go for the Omni setup, we just go for this, right? We just search. I feel like we keep the bounce, yeah? And then we do this. I add the one from Grave because I want to be able to draw into the more of those things, right? And then we just like use the bounce, right? Bounce something, doesn't matter what it is. And then now we go into this. Right? And then we discard, pop another thing, right? So this is what I was referring to that the deck is missing. And then now, because TRISTAROS only needs to pop a synchro to summon, right? So then what you do here is you can summon, if you wanted to, I guess you don't want to be locked, you still want to go for Infinity Line. How do I do this? Is it going to be, because we could just, because we're going to draw something here. We draw something here. Is it this and this? Or is it this and this? Because this can pop this. This will flow. It can't go into infinity. So I guess it might just be these two. You don't get the float as you typically would with the other guy. What's his name? Alesk. But this is just to give you a better understanding of what I'm referring to. Okay, so then now we go chain one. So if the chain two, draw a card. And then now what this can do, this can dump. What can this dump? I guess these two maybe? Dump these two? Unless you want to get the trap. But you can't get the trap. So I think maybe... Actually, it might be this and this, no? Because then this can special this. But you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Like, it gives you a sense of forcing things out. Which is what I noticed when I was playing it on Saturday. That I didn't have enough removal or enough ways to bait stuff. And doing stuff like this enabled you to do stuff like that. Which was what I really enjoyed. Hang on, let me actually try to finish this sequence. Okay, so I want to be able to get the trap. So this is going to be able to revive that. Oh, actually. It actually might be that then. So we dump this and this. This will add me this. In which case this will add me... Let me just try it. It might not be the right thing, but we'll just see. Okay, so we do this. And this. And then we go for the turtle. Well, actually, we just go infinity first, no? But is there actually any real reason to do that? Because in that case, I would have just... Give me this. Give me this here. And then... Actually, I guess we can just get the trap here. The pop. I gotta refine it. But you get the idea. Base engine. I mean, Lubellion and Regained. I guess you can. I guess in theory you can. Because that would be like a meta call, right? Playing the Bystial cards and gaining access to, you know. But I feel like that might, because drawing Regain is another card you just don't want to draw, you know. Because like, what are the cards that you don't want to draw in this deck at the moment? Like, okay, you don't want to draw C3, you don't want to draw Dracoback. That's 2 cards that you don't want to draw. Oh, and Griffin as well. Like there's 3 cards over there you don't really want to draw. Everything else it'll vary because they can be combined with something else. Whereas you combine this with something else. The only thing that this combines with is Sofufnir and Sofador. Because if you open up these 2, it does like this is like a blank you don't want in your hand. Same thing with this one. There's nothing. These 2 don't do anything. These 2, I guess maybe because you can search this, discard this, pop itself. You know, you can do that. But for the most part, like these don't really pair much. Oh, and Tuckenberg as well. See, it's like adding up, like getting a beast with no way to utilize it. It seems kind of like, you know. What up, Exodia? Arms Genex. Because there is a combo that we can do with the Genex cards, which is hilarious. Exit without saving. Yes. Watch. Oh, this is AZAMINA. How do I? This is a frog one. I'll just do it with this one. Because for those of you that don't know, the new link is pretty wild. Oh shit, let me take this out. But the extra deck is like so freaking, it's so different, I think. Because you would need to play Undine though, that's for sure. You need to play Undine. And you would need to play Controller. Like you would need to play this in order for do things to do things. Which I think you need to cut this. What else can you cut? I'll put this for now. Well, let me just show you so you can get an understanding of what I'm talking about. So you just do that. Starting hand 1. Shuffling, no. Start. Watch. It's pretty cool. Because you can keep dumping over and over again, which is something that's awesome. Because you don't mind dumping more and more. Like you're still locked though. That's kind of the issue. You don't have the infinity setup, but nonetheless, it's still pretty damn good. Okay, so then this will dump this. It'll give you controller. This will give you this. This will summon this. And then you dump your other card, whichever way it might be, right? So I guess in this case, you would have dumped something else. It'll vary. You can dump this as well. It'll give you a tuner, right? Because this will search the spell. But we're not considering this right now because we're talking about Genex. So I guess you can go for this, right? Okay, this goes for this. Okay, let me do this. Because I know that this has to make a 6. I can't remember what it was. So you can keep doing it over and over again. But it has to be, because you have to be able to synchro, or I'm pretty sure it's Yeah, so I could still synchro, but I have to use the Genex cards, right? So you need to have a 6 to keep on going. Because you could even play the big guy. What's the big guy? The new Genex synchro guy. Yo, what up, Dolphinator? Go for this here. Because now we can't link anymore. Just keep that in mind. We can't link anymore. So this will send the trap, and it'll send this. But there's something to utilize with these cards for sure. Because this can give you, because you're locked into a machine, so it would have to make a machine synchro. So it would have to be a level 6 machine. Oh, I know what it was. It was it was a decent level 6 machine that I, what was it? 6. Is it this one? One Earth. No, it's not that one. Just no. This card effects depend on the attributes of this non-tuner synchro material. Earth, if this card is attacked, not that one. Which one was it? Was it this? I think it might be this one. There's control. If this card's effects depends on the attributes, so once preparing, you can discard one card, activates effect, wins, and one random card from your opponent's hand. The graveyard, water, like one spell trap. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. So I think you make this one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I need to play this one as well. Where's the Genex guy? This guy. Because you can make them. Because this is the dark. But yeah, it's a bit more glass cannony because like if I like imperm this, you know, you kind of cook. Well, it depends. Because if you're playing the speedroid stuff as well, but for sure you cannot play the adventure stuff with this deck. Yeah, you just keep that in mind. Yeah, I guess does it matter what I said? I think it's pretty much it's that. I think you're always searching that. And this is just off one card, which is pretty hectic. Okay, so add back and then normal summon. This dumps the other thing. That's purple. And then we summon this guy. You just keep dumping an infinite amount. You go for this guy. Wait, I thought this triggers. This does not trigger. Oh, if a check monster is added to your hand, except during drawing, you can next. You only special summon. If this card is like summon, you can add one Genex link to next monster from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, okay, it was link summoned. Right. That's fine. I don't know. There was this. I forgot the sequence I did. It was pretty insane though. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I found it. But this is pre. I think this is pre. Yeah. Okay. This is pre. Yeah. Let me show you. Wow. So this is the thing. Is it too? Can you guys see it? Is it too small? It is too small, isn't it? Hang on. There we go. Yeah, this is pre-support. This is pre-Supreme Darkness. Bit laggy, but bear with me. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. And then, yeah, I remember. So it's always those two. I'm basically doing what Selfador does, except I was doing it wrong. Get impact. Yeah, this is before I. Yeah, this is before. This is crazy. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's off one card, which is not bad. Not the worst thing, but yeah, but I mean, you're not like too limited on what you can do with this deck, but like the restriction does hurt because like you have so many resources that you can contribute to something before you initiate the crystron cards, but the question is like it's like the beginning part's kind of solved in a way, right? Like this is fairly standard. Like you don't really like this is like every crystron deck most likely will be seeing this. Chambara is an exception. I guess Chambara is like a, but for the most part, every crystron deck that you've seen has these cards. Those 11 cards. Hang on, let me just has these 11 cards. The last 4 cards are the ones that differentiate every deck, right? Which is where you see people playing the AZAMINA cards, the Horus cards because they play Vampire, you know. But for the most part, this is like standard by now. These 11 cards. Okay, let me read some of your messages. I was kind of missing you guys. Okay, read that part. Access in the Stardust. But I'm not even sure if XL Stardust Synchro, if Vast is even needed in this deck. That's the thing. If only Junk Connector was good. I messed around with XL into Arm Genex Synchro, but it's just mediocre into Malice since they're all dark. Yeah. Wait, Birdman is a dark level 3. Yeah. The Birdman is. What up, Santiago? Yeah, we were talking about Tidal. If you want to go back a little bit, I think it's I timestamped it, so you can watch it later. But yeah, we talked about Tidal as well. I feel like you have to play a Matrix, but that's just my preference. Yo, what up, Matt? And I really like playing Navy, so you guys more time. Yeah, Navy's like more of a it's not necessarily in every list, but like in every list you'll almost always see this lineup. So like there'll be like four cards that will deviate from this, or you know, and that's where you did like whether you play the Azamina variant, whether you know. But I feel like this is fine. Like oh no, this is the title. This should be the title variant. Let me just make another one of this. Title. This would be the title version. And I like Droll in the main. Like every single time I've had the card and I'm like, this was Droll? Damn, this would be just so good. You're a V? Welcome, buddy, welcome. Yeah, we're just discussing the deck, and don't worry, if you miss some stuff, it'll be timestamped so you can go back. Who's new? Who's new? Yo, what up, Guafu? What the heck is that, bro? What up, Guafu? I agree with Swoop. No point earning SP without IP. No, no. Did you just join? No, because okay, so if you weren't here from the very beginning, what I was talking about, what I've learned about the deck is that you go in second, you can't pressure, you can't force interaction, and that's a problem, because that means that your main blowout card is going to be Koran Gandrax, and it's going to become quite apparent sooner or later that this is your way of spot removal, right? So they're gonna allow all your sequencing to resolve, because they know that this is the only threatening thing, right? But if you implement cards like Adventure and cards like SP and hang on, let's just be gone. Coral. And Coral to force things, right? If you just got here, just I'll show you a little combo where I go Coral with the token and this and pop, like bounce pop and get everything going before you do anything. Because you want to be able to force things. Because the more you let your opponent accumulate the interactions, the harder it is for you to push through with the cards you actually want to resolve, right? Like, you don't care if they stop this Coral Dragon. You don't care if they stop the bounce. Like, you don't care about this stuff. You care about forcing interaction to deplete their accumulated resources, right? That's the point. Because otherwise, you're gonna be stuck with like facing like 3 interactions with your Koran Gandrax just sitting there being negated, you know? Satellite Warrior is he is a warrior. Yes, Satellite Warrior is a warrior. No, yeah, you can play that with Excel. That's what the people have been doing. They've been using this. I was on it before at first too. I was. But I don't know. Another card I'm thinking of playing is Vermilion, because it serves the same purpose. You can banish a tuner, pop a card. If it gets popped or if it gets destroyed, you can add back a tuner. So theoretically, like ideally, I mean, you would want to banish like a ogre or an ash, right? Pop a card, and then go Tristaros, pop your Vermilion, right? And then you add back your ash or you add back your ogre, and then you resolve your Tristaros, right? That's kind of what you want. But I'm not sure what I would want to cut, and it's the reason why Catastor's in here, because it's spot removal, right? It goes battle phase, forces, you know. So like this going into assuming it didn't stop any of your plays, right? Or they weren't using detonator. You just go into this, go attack detonator. They affect, trigger it, pop it. They have to detach to protect it. So you burnt, like you already got rid of a few pops with Catastor, which is huge. Yeah, that's basically why it's in there. Just spot removal. I choose a Ask engine before the support. I agree with Leo here. The only things you want to play besides Crystron's cards is stuff that threatens with removal. Yeah. Busca todos los machines synchros. Ya las buscamos. Y las opciones están bien limitadas. Porque, mira. Hang on. 109. So like, okay, let's I mean, we've already done this. So if you play cards like these, that means you have to implement more bricks, which is what we want to avoid, right? We don't want to enter the synchron issue where we have to play bricks to facilitate a particular sequence, right? We don't want to be doing that. This one, you have no value with this one because you're locked, right? So you can't really like. Well, actually, what does this one do again? If this card is synchro summon, you can special summon level 4 or lower pendulum monsters. We don't have a pendulum monster. unless there's a pendulum machine that's really insane that we can utilize with this, right? Because then we go down the rabbit hole. Okay, is there any good pendulum machines that you can think of right now that can take use of this or make use of this? Right, if this card is synchro summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower pendulum monster from your hand or face up from your extra deck. Is there like a way where we can synchro with it? Does the machine pendulum that we can summon off of this? At the end of the damage step, when this card in your this card or in your pendulum monster battles an opponent's monster, but opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle, you can destroy that monster. Okay, so it's like a it's interesting. I was thinking of this one too, because this one is a nuke, yeah? Destroy all cards on the field, but you need a machine tuner. That's the issue. That is the issue. You need a machine tuner. If this would be a staple if it didn't say wind machine. Can you imagine if this didn't say wind machine? Oh my god, that'd be one of the best synchros that this deck could have, and this will cover everything that we want. This will cover everything that we want. All right, synchro and pendulum. No, but it has to be a machine. Oh, well, it doesn't have to be a machine, does it? Level 4 lower pendulum monster. Okay, but like we can't synchro with it. Like, you know what I mean? Drytron? Yes, I hate brick so much that I don't want to play the adventure stuff. Yo, what up, Fernando? I don't think there's a worthwhile target, and that's an extra brick. Yeah. Yeah, it's an extra brick. But look at this guy. This guy's cool. But yeah, this card would be awesome if it didn't have the restriction. I mean, if there's a way where we can use this, I mean, the speedrunners have so many win synchros. Like, that's not an issue. But once again, it's a brick. You know what? It's a brick that you want to see. You don't want to see that with any of your stuff. Dragster, we already have Dragster. The super heavies, they have a level 5 that I like that recurse things. A machine type tuner, one or more non-tuner machine type monsters. So that's not difficult to do. This card can attack while in defense position. If it does, apply its effects for damage circulation. If you have no spell trap cards in your graveyard, but more often we don't have any spells and traps. We just banish them, right? You can have this card's original defense until the end of this turn. And if you do, this card can attack your opponent directly. It's kind of like Drill Warrior. Once per turn during your stamina phase, after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. That's pretty cool. So it just keeps coming back. This one requires the Genex controller, like, and a wind monster. No, we can't play that. Power tool. This is another thing that we could consider, but then once again, we have to play equip spells. I mean, we already have one, the Dracoback. We can equip them with. Can we equip with Dracoback? We could, right? I'm pretty sure we could. Where's my deck? Because Dracoback can equip to anything, right? It's only the re-equipped effect that can only target the adventure token, yeah? If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. I could check on here, but I have to unfilter and do filter or whatever. Let me see. Yeah, it can equip. So theoretically, we would just need 2 more equip spells because we have Dracoback already, right? So this is a way to do it. Cause then, yeah. Power 2 Mecha Dragon. This is a machine as well. During your turn, when an equipped spell becomes equipped to this card, you can draw one card. You can. Oh, this would be cool. No, would it be cool? Okay, once per turn, quick effect. You can target one appropriate face-up equipped card on the field. Equip that target to this card. Okay, not that great. There's this one, Mecha Phantom Beast Konkuruda. Okay, this guy. We're just running one. No, that's what I'm saying. Because you can reveal 3 different ones, and the one Dracoback is already there just by engine, right? Okay, so tokens you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay, so this protects our adventure token, which is pretty cool. If this card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and send to the graveyard. You contribute all tokens you control, then target one level 4 lore mecha phantom beast monster in the graveyard. Okay, so that part of the effect will not be using, but I guess it's not horrible. You can summon this and I guess protect your token from being destroyed. But I don't know. Rampage Smash Tank. I think I read it. I went over this card. You can discard any number of cards. This card gains 700 attack for each card discarded. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can send this card to the graveyard. Special summon monsters from your graveyard whose total levels equal 7. Except Rampaging Smash Tank Rhino Saber, but their effects are negated. You can only use. Okay, so you just basically discard your Crystrons, attack with this, revive them. I don't know about that one. The Genex guy, we went over this one. You use Genex controller, which is kind of annoying. Dark Strike Fighter, in time. Side it, maybe. I got it. If you play more than one Dracoback, you are trolling. No, we're not doing that. What the hell? We're not playing more than one Dracoback. That's freaking wild. Hell no, bro. Look at the deck with this Yugioh. Oh my god, bro. When this card a secret summon, you can special summon one card, create monster from your deck. So like I guess we could, but then you're adding a brick. Like you don't want to play, you know. It depends. I guess it depends how much of a brick that is, right? Because our normal summon isn't that crazy. We don't need to preserve it as much as we think. There are some hands where you do want to like summon Tristaros and activate your inclusion, right? Because that means that if they were to ask your inclusion, then you can chain and get access to your what's his face, Salvador. Slam Destroyer, one of the best cards in our extra deck. It allows us to play through Nibiru, which is insane. I remember we used to play as well. Once this got announced, I was like, oh, maybe we can do something with this and Crystron, but yeah, Crystron back then wasn't that great. Also, that's no to Kurikuri for me. Yeah, no Kurikuris. Okay, this one is Machine Type Tuner. This requires a super heavy monster though. So level 6. So this card can attack while in defense position. If it does, apply its defense for damage calculation. When this card is synchro summon, while you can have no spells and traps cards in your graveyard, you can destroy all. Okay, this is not horrible, but if this one, this will be good actually. But except it needs a super heavy samurai as an on tuner. This is basically when this card is synchro summon. Oh, but it's a when effect, so it can miss timing. So that what that means is Tristaros has to be. You can't deal with Tristaros because Tristaros is always chain links too, and in order for this to not miss timing, Tristaros has to be chain link 1. So yeah, okay, that's annoying. I mean, you can just hard make it, but like I don't know, it seems kind of bad. Like if it was an if and it didn't require a samurai, that'd be good. Genex, it's Earth. We need an Earth for this. I mean, yeah, Genex controller. We need Genex controller. This one does piercing. We used to play this back in the day. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. You can only use each of the following effects of High Speed Droid Kendama once per turn. You can banish one machine type monster from your graveyard, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. So this is the time card. So we have 2 time cards for sure. We have this one and Dark Strike Fighter. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no cards, you can special summon this card. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, this reborns itself. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Hi, Genex controller. I mean, yeah, no. This is the one we made, right? This card's, but they need Genex controllers. That's the thing. I'm not sure if I want to go for the Undone line though. The Undines are cool, but like that means you can't play Adventure, which I'm a big fan of because it's solving some of the issues that the deck has. Exodia? No, bro, we're not doing Karakuri, bro. Since you do it, I already went through all the machine synchros. There's almost no worthwhile cards other than a few we already know, like Vermilion. Yeah, Vermilion. Wait, where is Vermilion anyways? Did I just pass it? Combat wheel. Oh, I skipped the first page, bro. Okay, we'll just go over this one. So we were on Combat Warrior, right? We'll go back right now. We'll go back. The first time this card will be destroyed by an opponent's card effect each turn, it is not destroyed. Once per turn during your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you can discard one card. This card gains attack equal to half the total attack of all monsters you currently control. Okay, it can get really huge. Okay, then place one counter on this card. Also, for the rest of this turn, your opponent monsters cannot target monsters for attack except this one. If this card with a counter is destroyed by battle, destroy all monsters you control. That would be cool if it was my opponent's monsters, not mine. Oh, this one. This is the classic. We've played this in the past. This could have been a tech versus Tenpai. We just make it versus Tenpai and then we just don't lose. When this card is synchro summoned, this turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So that's cool. That ensures that you'll live for sure. And we take no burn damage. So if you're scared of time and you don't want to get burned, just make this guy and you live. This is the one I was talking about. Super Heavy Samurai Musashi. It's generic. This basically adds back a machine. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target one machine monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Also, if you have a spell trap in your graveyard, you cannot normal or special summon it or a monster with its name for the rest of this turn. That's fine. So the thing with this one was we were looking at all the machine monsters, and then there's a hand trap. Ally of Justice Psycho Reader. It's the Diddy Crow for light monsters. So against Fiendsmith, you banish those against ryzeal. Edward thought about that one. Edward was like, oh, you can banish the 2 light ryzeals. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, this one would add back the Psycho Reader. So you just cut them off of their Fiendsmith engine, which is pretty cool. This card can attack one defense face up. Yeah, so it just attacks the defense position. And then of course Exile. How could we not mention the homie Exile, bro? We know what this guy does. There's no need for introduction. Chambara. This is okay. It revive. The thing I like about these speedword cards is that they can reborn themselves, which is cool. During either player's turn, you can tribute this card, increase the levels of all monsters currently on the field by 1 until the end of this turn. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no speedword tuner monsters, you can special summon this card. Wait, what? This is different. That's easy to do. Did I read it right? If this card is in your graveyard and you control, if you control a speedword, no, never mind. Ignore that. We can't do that. Catastor. A Matrix this is debatable. You can play this if you want. Synchro in the battle phase, put everything to defense, but links are a thing, so it can be a bit problematic in a sense. I never actually read this one. One tuner. It's a level 4 though. Well, this card is an equip card. The equipped monster can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Okay. You can only use each of the following effects of Morphronic Earphone once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can target one face-up monster on the field. Treat it as a tuner until the end of this turn. You can target one synchro monster on the field. Equip this card. Okay, so this is equipped itself. Kind of like Armorium. Speedword Puzzle. Yeah. Freaking Mad Max. Yeah, too much bricks for Undyne, you're right. Yo, what up, Yugioh? What I said, I still stands. Powers is fine for a format with a lot of template, but you need to play Rosenex. Yeah, you need to play Rosenex for sure. Some dudes are buying. It was on MST TV's Market Watch. Yeah, that guy's kind of ass in Psycho Reader's cope. Well, no, think about it, right? Think about it. You banish everything, engravers, all the light fiends, right? It'd be tailored for that. It would be a side card. It wouldn't be like a main card, you know? The Matrix has kind of nutty float effect. The other effect almost never comes up to save you. Just read it. Does the speedword include itself? Okay, let's read. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles a special summoned monster, you can make this card attack become double its current attack. Okay, so it'll be 26 until the end of the damage step. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard because this synchro summon card was sent there from the field this turn, you can target one speedrun monster in your graveyard except. Oh, this can summon back TERRORTOP. I guess. Army Arm. Okay, I've been thinking about this guy because this you can do some burn damage with this. Right? Just crash all of your stuff. Make this, equip it to one of their monsters, and do the Colossal Fighter thing where you crash it and LTK them. Okay, let's go to the first page. So we missed the first page. This is generic. We can make this guy. So if we deplete our hands, right? And they activate a spell trap, we just draw 3. Or until we have 3. So at the very least, it's like if you have 2 cards in hand, you just draw 1. So it's if you have it's not horrible, crazy. And then of course internal Legadia. This is like a machine as well that some of you were mentioning. It's just that I don't know. It does what we want it to do. It's spot removal, but in order to make it, it's like you know, it's a bit much. This one's a bit difficult to make because you need a tuner synchro and a non-tuner synchro. Same thing with this one. Same thing. Oh, this is a wind. You need a wind for the Despot Jet. This is not that great. Like we're not playing Despots. Machine. This is super heavy. Oh, here's the Genex guy. Here's the Genex guy. So you would make him with Excel Synchron. This is so cool. This is like a Synchro Appaloosa, basically. As long as you have the right materials, this is a Synchro Appaloosa. You banish an attribute to negate that attribute, right? But you can't banish the same attribute the same turn. So if you have like all elements and all attributes in the graveyard, you can negate that many times. This one, once per turn, if your opponent controls a light monster, you can activate one of these effects. Target one set card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard, destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. Interesting. I guess this is not horrible, but they have to control light though. Send your entire hand to the graveyard, look at your opponent's hand, and send all light monsters in their hand to the graveyard. Then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the total. Oh my god, what the hell? That last bit's brutal. What light decks are there right now? Is there any light decks right now? That's crazy. Okay, nah. Cloud Castle, reborn in level 9. This can revive your Koran Gandrex, I guess. What the hell? FA? Oh, an FA. Is that Dragster? That's not Dragster. Gains attack to its level each time as FA spell. Oh, we don't have any FA spells. Super heavy. One tuner, a super heavy samurai needed. Violent alpha. A violent tuner. Oh, we're not playing any of that. Locomotive. Genex. We need Genex. Oh, Braver. Okay, this is what we're talking about. This is the one that equips itself. So you can equip Draco back. So you need 2 more. If this card is special summon, you can equip up to 3 equipped spells with different names from your deck and or graveyard to this card. During the main phase, quick effect, you can send one of your equipped spells, equip this card to the graveyard, then target one effect monster on the field, either change its battle position or until the end of this turn negates effects. So this is not horrible, but then we have to play like good equipped spells that fit the this that can be equipped to them, because we can't just play any equipped spell because they have to have like some sort of value in it. The 5 or 6, I didn't see its level. Yeah, it's the one. This one's broken. It's pretty mid. Maybe a side deck for a Fiendsmith. Is there a way to play a small TG engine? No, we can't. Yeah, because you're contributing your 1 or 2 card combos to TG cards, and you don't know what to do that. I think someone mentioned TG before, and I don't think it did anything. Yeah, use user level 4 synchro support. I don't know. It's not worth playing Braver instead of Navy. Yeah. Mech Beast. Yeah, and this is the one, the Navy, the Navy, and Navy's here. and then yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to play both of them, the water and the fire, and then of course Crystron Phoenix. This is a card that's a bit more difficult to make because it requires a synchro tuner. If it didn't have that, I think this would be insane, but unfortunately, maybe it must be synchro summon if this attacking card destroys a face on the defense much. It destroys one card. Okay, Karikiri. If this card is synchro summon, you can special summon one Karikiri monster. Oh, Karikiri. Dark flat top. The hell? One dark tuner. One or more non-machine. Nah. I won't oh no, super heavy. I like discard gains. Nah. Terminal, yeah. Okay, nah. We already looked at it. So now we're on the third page. Quandax. We know Quandax Turbo. This is hard to make these guys. It wouldn't be possible to, yeah. It's not much. So yeah, we're limited by the card pool that we can choose from. You know? But these are like the other ones that we can play. Because what I saw, I'm not sure if you guys saw DB Grind's upload where I think it's Christian Urena versus someone else, and they're playing Mitsiguri ryzeal versus I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure from versus what, but what they ended up. Oh my! Are you kidding me? Why the hell? Where you would think that when they go for Maximus, you can dump Nova and then summon your Mechaba. But I think Christian went Dweller first, and then he went. I was like, oh my god, that's insane. You have to play Quantus. Yeah, kind of was Hulk and not Marcher though. Yeah. But yeah, the deck's limited to its extra deck, but I feel like I'm not sure because I feel like I need a 5 for sure, but I do want to play the Vermilion guy. Like I do, like for sure I want to play this guy. Because you can make that with this guy, and you know, like I feel like I have to play this. But Chambara helps with OTKs. Just Catastrophe is just spot removal is exactly what we want to do. Like being able to go have the on your turn because you have the bounce, you have the destruction, you have the SP. That's 3 forms of banishing on top of the Vermilion. If we do play it, right? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 4 ways of popping things. Going second. And then of course you have access to Corin Gandrex too. But yeah, I mean that's basically what we have to work with. And because of the restriction, the deck inherently has that issue, which is going second. Like when you need to force things, we need to be able to force things. And which is why I'm playing the adventure stuff, right? And then Tidal equates to Enchantress, which means it can give you either or. Basically, these two are the same. Tidal and TERRORTOP are essentially the same thing. Because this can bridge both, right? This bridges both. This gives you Crystron or it gives you Enchantress. This is the same thing. This gives you Crystron or it gives you Enchantress. The exact same thing. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm waiting for my stuff in the mail. I already ordered the titles, and I'm really liking this. I'm really liking the list. I think Coral would come up more. I think yeah. I showed the Coral combo at 45 minutes. If you want to backtrack, go to 45, and I show the Coral combo and why it's cool. Because it does exactly what you want it to do while establishing your synchro to pop with your Staros and netting you a card. So you're not really minding. because everything you're doing is you're not minusing because you're discarding the cards you're adding anyways. So you don't have to have another card for it. All you need to do is just have RITE and this, you know, and then you can Want to see my list after stream? Just post it in the Discord, Kev. Just post it in Discord. Otherwise, you would just drop FA21. The thing about that though is that the double dragster comes up a lot. Like I didn't think it would, which is why I was playing one at first. The same thing for this one. I did not think this would come up more than once, and it does. And same thing with the dragster. But I guess maybe because for some don't know that this can revive dragster. Because this is 0 attack, and this revives a machine monster with 1,000 less attack. So just keep that in mind, because that's pretty wild. I was a huge Crystron fan. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh during the pandemic and started playing Digimon TCG. I still have my Crystron deck though. I mean, if you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you can sell some of your Crystron cards. Like C3 is worth something, right? Crystron is like $20 basically. Your Korean Gandrax is like 20 plus bucks. So like if you're not playing, you can just sell it. But if you want to play the deck, it's fairly cheap, right? You don't have to play all these other like expensive engines. Like look how much this deck costs. It's like the extra deck is like $40. The main deck is like $100. Probably less if you already have some of the cards, right? Like the adventure engine is very cheap. You already have Citri, so you don't have to worry about that. Droplets are reprinted. Ashes is common. This is reprinted. Like it's fairly cheap, which is why we can appreciate it. Same. I think it's gonna have to be one of these two because I don't want to cut any of this. I don't want to cut Coral. I don't want to cut. I just keep going towards these two. It has to be one of these two. I can only play 1/5, I think. Like Chambara, like I do not want to lose because I don't have game, right? If I need to make over 4K damage, this does over 4K damage into a clear board. Okay, so Vermilion. Once per turn, you can banish one tuner from your hand, graveyard, or face-up field. Then target one card on the field, destroy it. If this synchro summon card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished tuners at your hand. So, like I mentioned earlier, so ideally, you would want to banish a hand trap, right? To then later pop the Vermilion with your Tristaros. So you can add back a banished Ash, But you can also add back Tristaros, you can add back Coral Dragon, assuming you use it already, recycle it that way. Yeah, it's a pop. That's the issue we're trying to solve. Going second. We want to be able to force things. Right? Chambara is very good for OGK. And you can make it with any... Are we fiending for a pump? But yes, we want cards to force interactions. Because, like... Okay, take away the adventure out of the equation. Take away any form of removal. Take away SP. Take away Coral. Go in second. What are you using to threat? Why would they be inclined to interact? Right? Maybe if they didn't know what the deck did, then you can bait interaction. But if someone at a higher caliber level faces this deck, they'll know where to interact. Right? And that's what we're trying to prepare for. Right? We want to be forceful. We want to make them interact preemptively to things that they might or might not be aware of and lose because of it, right? Which is why you have these cards, which is what I'm trying to implement into this deck. Matt, bro, this you have so many YouTubers talking about this deck, and people trying it more than not, you know. So they're gonna be aware of what this is capable of doing. But yeah, of course, yeah, there are gonna be some people that just don't know, like, and like it's just the Yu-Gi-Oh problem where they're already overwhelmed with learning new decks, so they might not even bother trying to read these cards. They'll just like brush over it and like, okay, I'll just stop this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. We're trying to innovate it in a way where it's unconventional, and basically what I've seen the issue be, because sometimes when you get fixated on a particular thought process and deck building, you disregard everything else because you want to be efficient, right? So you disregard other potential solutions to a problem that you can't seem to solve, right? And that's what we're doing here. Like, I'm not bound by that, by that restriction of being fixated on, okay, maybe a couple of bricks, right? Of course, optimally you prefer to have no bricks, obviously. But I'm seeing an issue that isn't solved, and that's what I'm trying to do here. That's the whole point. And yeah, because like going back and looking back at on Saturday, I was like, that was me playing the deck with like not really knowing, like subconsciously, like dude, I forgot that these two were not the same thing. Just to say that, just to preface that. But now that I understand it a lot more, and I was in some niche situations, I'm capable to of formulating an opinion of, okay, this was an issue. I was struggling here. This was an issue. Okay, this, so which is what led to this whole theory of deck building. Well, if you want to cut something, I'd have to say Chambara. Though Tige doesn't do much for the going second bait you want to do, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Like, this does nothing for the bait, but it's more so like going for lethal. Because sometimes you're in a position where you've done enough damage and you're capable of going for a Chambara line. You try to take it, right? Because that would mean that if we don't have this, then we would need to have inclusion engrave, right? We would need to have inclusion engrave and then get something else to clean up the rest of the life points. But I guess we can try it without the Chambara, I guess. And we'll put in Vermilion. And this should be fine. Yeah, we can try this. We can try this. Okay. But we can't test it on here. That's what annoying me. So I think back to fucking Duelingbook we go. Yo, what up, Mello? I love the deck a lot, but I can't believe this. I am legit getting over it already. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I know what you mean, Mello. I know what you mean. It's like anything though, right? It's like anything. It's like anything. It's like anything. Okay, let's make the changes. This should be in the main. Cut this, put Vermilion. And Coral. What's another side card that we can play? What's another good side card? Oh fuck! Hang on, I forgot to fucking share the freaking thing. Okay, so this is meant to be. Okay, there we go. You guys can see it, right? Let me just cut this off again. Oh. Well, how do I do this? Stretch the screen. Okay, now we do this. There we go. I can cut these. Yeah. If you're using Vim to threaten something, then maybe it's worth playing cast cards, since the cast monster plus TRISTAROS immediately threatens a lot. Yeah. No, but you have to keep in mind the moment you okay, so we're going off of 1 to 2 card variations, right? The moment you implement, like, what would the cash card take place for, right? What would it be instead of any other card? Because we know that Fenrir alone is an insane card, right? We know that we can go with cash control, like very simplified. But we want to be able, because like the moment I play cash card, I'm gonna be inclined to want to play the freaking the Draco sack, right? But we're trying to play crystron itself, right? We don't want to like be super dependent on another engine to help the deck function. You know what I mean? And if the deck isn't capable of doing so, then we have no other choice than to do that, right? You should make private rooms and test with people in the chat. Cast for a million, then pop a million to $2. I'm not sure about this deck until you see the card pal. You would have cast this. Perform out your spell. RITE Snow, sent by Tidal. You don't need the engine, just Fenrir. What would you cut for Fenrir if you were to add the Fenrir? We could just play Fenrir, I guess. No, just be a bit more open-minded, Cassis. You just got here, right? You just got here? Yeah, we did a bunch of test hands and we didn't break at all. I said 145. Yeah, that's another issue as well. Having Fenrir and TERRORTOP is not ideal. And if I had to choose, I have to go with TERRORTOP. So with that, I guess now with that, it's like it's a bit of an issue. Well, okay, so 3 more sites. Did you not watch what we were doing? The hell, 60 cards. Just try it, bro. Just try it. Just try it. Stop being reluctant to trying it out. Just try it. Just try it. And if it does horribly wrong, the worst deck you've ever played, with proof, show me the replay with proof, I'll be okay. Fair enough. Okay, 3 more side cards. 3 more side cards. What can we play? 3 more side cards. Yeah, but that's kind of the thing we want to avoid, yeah? Desires, perform repel. If you remove TERRORTOP, you have to remove TERRORTOP. Yeah, and I am not willing to do that. I am not willing to sacrifice TERRORTOP and TERRORTOP for Fenrir. I just can't do that. Yeah, like first test a deck, send me the replays, and then okay, if it's like the worst deck you've played, bro, like okay, fair enough. Okay, let's play Charmies then, just because we can. I mean, it'd be Perulia, right? Because it's a water. It works with Tidal, right? Go in second, but Flawless is just Flawless. What do you think? Two thrust, one D barrier. I like droplets. This helps you going up against Dweller, because Dweller is kind of cooked here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go Flawless then. Man, Duelingbook is just so laggy, bro. Okay. Let me Okay. Let's. Should I crop these edges? Who's the highest? What are we picking? What are we picking? 152, 30. 152, 40. What are we picking? Paper? Fuck, it's the guy with the rock! Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, it's so laggy, bro. It's so laggy. Here we go. I mean, we have combo, and we have tactics. What is this? Mitsiguri. What's the when you deduct this card, you can also tribute and apply the funds tribute monster. You can apply those. Do I ask this? I think I asked this, right? If this card's on more special summon, this card you can charge your one MCB card, you give it advance and add to your hand. I'm assuming we asked this, right? Let's just do this. Okay, now I'm okay. No way. Are you serious? What is happening, bro? What the fuck? There's no way that's how it works. There's no way. What the fuck, dude? Are you serious? Can he have bricked that much? That's wild. Oh my god. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we play around certain things? Because if this guy gets ashed or imperm, it's gonna be quite annoying, right? So I think I go for... I think it's this. Link it off. Go for inclusion. That way I have inclusion for follow-up. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we go into Clockwork Knight here. Yeah, because then this way, we can go Clockwork Knight, Banish, get inclusion, and we have a pop for Sofador. Yeah. And then we can summon Tristaros as well. Let's go, buddy. See, this just little sequencing like that makes the biggest difference. Let's go, buddy. Ah, let's go. Okay, so this is dumping this. And we're dumping... What else? I think it's the turtle. Is it turtle? Or is it this? I think it might be the turtle. Yeah, the turtle. Because I... Let's just do this. Yeah, I like knowing that I have Vermilion and I have the Koro in here. And I still have Tactics as well. Tactics is wild. See, this is where the Chambar is coming up, though. I feel like I can go for game. Come on, man. And no matter what, I have Infinity. So if he has Nib, it literally doesn't matter. Watch. Imagine he does. Imagine he might do it too. He might do. He might do it. Nib. I told you. Okay. Does he have the imperm? What I tell you, bro? Let's go. Clear mind, matey. This is why you need a lot of level 5s in deck, though. That's what I realized. Because I was playing 2 initially, I was initially playing two of a software, but on the day I was like, yeah, nah, I didn't max it out just for this reason. Because look at that, I still have access to Infinity here, and I have game now because of it. Wow, what's he summoning here? What is he summoning here? I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine because I have a steal anyways. What does this do? If this card is for summon, you can, or if this card is distributed, you can target one of which you get a card in your graveyard or advance add to your hand. If another reptile monster you control would be destroyed by a battle card effect, you contribute this card instead. You can only use. Okay. Oh, it's just a recycle. Okay. So this just adds that back. Okay, fair enough. Hmm. I just take no. It's not game though. I think so. Oh, it's just game then, right? Oh, he's new too. Okay, so I can steal. Oh, but it won't be game though. That's the thing. It won't be game. I think it might be fine just having draw two. I'll just overlay. And then I'll just draw two and I beat over, and then I think this should be fine. Feel like it. The turtle! Let's go, bro! See? Fuck, this is where Chambara comes up, bro. Fuck. Oh my god. What am I getting here? Is it C tree? No, it's this for sure. It's this. Yeah, BP. How strong is my guy? 3, 6, 9, 12. It gains how much? 200? Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Your move, buddy. Okay, so now that I know that, thanks for letting me know. Okay, so if this card is no more special summon, or if this card is distributed, you can add one Mitsiguri spell trap from your deck to your hand. If another reptile monster you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you can tribute. Oh, okay, so I guess we just do this. Just chain this now. Yeah. Wait, do I have any more fives? Yes. Oh my god, the last one. Yes, this is where it came up. The third one. The third one came up because of this. My god. Okay. Cool. So called by Nib if I get overwhelmed, and I have everything in grave I need. Freaking mellow. No tribute. Um, am I meant to be negating this? I guess I'll know. Yes, bro. Let's go. Damn. Okay, so for sure the bell's coming in for sure. Um, I think going second, I can afford to take out the titles. So we'll take out title. We'll take out this as well. Um, Swallows. They don't really do they? I mean, for sure the bells are coming in for sure. Going second. I'm not sure I like this. Did they say did they say back row? Alright, Turtle, bro. Yeah, have a good night, buddy. Uh okay. No, a dragster negates the activation. Yeah, negates activation. They're dark. Also, in Bystial will be you mean put in Bystials. Um, Why so laggy, bro? Bystial's cook. Okay, damn. Okay, over the ogres, I guess. We'll cut ogres. I guess over this as well. Yeah, we'll tongue drop. We'll do this. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Let's do that. Charmies and Bystials. Or okay, okay. Okay, no, only one. Only one. Okay, that's fine. They said back row. Okay, I have to banish that one for sure. Yeah, I have to banish the twin. Yoda Dirk. Yeah, it's only because we can't play on Omega. The cards aren't legal. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to go for the hitting the twin. You can summon this card with the Mitsiguri. If this card is special summon, you can destroy a monster your opponent controls. When your opponent activates a quarter effect, you can detach. You can act. Oh my god. Fuck, I was reading the wrong card. I think the Magna and the Druis will yeah, the Magna can search Tidal. Except we setted it out. Which is perfectly fine, I think. But we can test the theory now of going second and forcing interaction. Right? We can do that now. We can test that theory. We can test the coral line. We can test the vermilion line. So like that's the whole point. That was the point of this. And then Catastrophe can clear the. Oh, this is the dark. Never mind. These are all dark. Never mind. Catastrophe's kind of ass here. Okay, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can activate this effect. Your opponent can discard one card or that effect's gated. I feel like I don't let them know that I have Enchantress. So this is an Omni, but I can it's like a skill. It's like a what's that counter trap? What's the counter trap that negates a spell? But if your opponent negates a spell, they can negate it. Something drain, magic drain. There you go, magic drain. Let's go, Nick, bro. Let's go. What do you end up taking? Oh, okay, so the big purple. So Amino, 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 Amino. Okay, so this is basically a hand rip. Okay, you can add one to. Okay, so you can. If this card is distributed, you can add one Mitsiguri card from your deck to your hand, except Amino. Then you can special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Amino. Wait, so then. Oh, so that's why it's good. Okay. Well, this is meant to be banished. Yo, what up, Edgar? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is crazy. No, not yet. It's the first game. It's the first game. Yeah, Chimbara. Yeah, Chimbara, right? Yeah, Chimbara does come up a lot. Yoder Brandon, you like adventure playing into Detonator? Yeah, because there's forms of playing through Detonator. Like if you think of a Detonator and an adventure, of course it doesn't trade well. But like you have to take other things into account, right? Like we'll see. You see what I mean? It might help, it might not right now, but for the most part, it's meant to. Um. Ah, I took out droplets. What the hell? You can do that. With the cards equity, you can treat. Oh, okay. I see. So you can use the. Okay, I see. I see what's happening. One for its level, and second 202k. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. So Chambara, I think Chambara has to stay. I might have to give up the Cataster, but I just like. I really want to try a Cataster. It's fine. We're up one game, so it's fine. We're up one game. This is where you see like his entire hand, and you start to get overwhelmed. But some of those are just add backs, so we know what they are. Is this soft ones, or is it once per copy, or is it you can only use each effect? Oh, okay, it's hard. Okay, so it's hard. He's playing two. That's crazy. Yeah. Alrighty then. So I'm already gonna be able to bait with Icefern. I mean, he might go plug in now. Oh, he's gonna go for Dweller. A top deck freaking drop. I should have kept the droplets in. At least I know now. At least I know now. Yeah. Yeah, I should have kept droplets in. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I should have kept the droplets in. Yeah, that was my bad. The droplet. Yeah, there's the dollar. Yeah, because the droplet would have just cooked here. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, you good, Damon. You good. And then summons and stuff back. That's fair. When your opponent activates a card or effect, tribute one of a fire power. Up to a monster, negate that effect, and if you do destroy that card, you can finish this card for a giver, then target one of a monster and give it by someone. And if you do, tribute one other monster you control. Also, it's an Omni? That's wild. I guess this is where Typhon comes up in these situations. Yeah, no, I should have kept it in for sure. Yeah, for sure. It's fine. We go in first game 3, so Aji. Is it worth using Druis now? Like, is it worth it? He just goes chain detonator, pop this. Resolution negates with cross. I guess it's one less material, I guess. Oh, but if I draw TERRORTOP, yeah, I'll be good. He might go detonator pop, resolution negate with cross. Okay, never mind. Okay. Fucking hell, it's just so annoying. All right, all right. Yeah, Dweller's cooked here. I have a Vermilion line, which I like. I don't mind the Vermilion line. So I think we just go battle phase, right? Because there's no reason to do this first. He just pops my guys. Because I can't clear anything with the stuff anyways. BP. Let me think. Because I have an SP line. Summon this, go clock. Go into SP, SP banish. He negates. I chain. He chains. Man, this is cooked. There's no good level 8s to play. Because I can go into a 9. But an. It's so cooked. Because no matter what I do, it's just there. Yeah, no, let's just go next. There's no way. He's just too much. He went unhindered. Okay, so for sure, we're going with these guys. Well, Ogre's good against what's his face? But this stops because this stops prayers, right? Does this stop prayers? No, this stops prayers. Tributes from deck, hand, or field. This stops Nadir, which is huge. I think this should be fine. I need that for detonators so you can chain. I feel like Ash is just let's just do this. I think that should be fine. Should be fine. Double droplet. The fuck? Okay. He might just have all engine, which is still scary because that means he can crack my board. Uh, sure. You just SP, right? SP. SP. Yeah, SP. Oh, no, I can't even do that. No, I can't do that. I'm locked. Uh, um, Storm. Do they play Storm? Keep this just in case. Yeah, I'll keep this in case. Fuck it, that was rough. We didn't have Tidal. We took out Tidal. That's how we added the Bystial. Yeah, because going second, I don't really want to see Tidal. Into a Omni board, I do not want to go for minus, you know? This is where it's cooked though. No, for going first. Like going first, like consistency wise is insane. And if it's post game one, when we can choose what to go up against a particular matchup, I would rather have something else, right? But like game one, when a card can be as versatile, whether you lose a dice roll or win a dice roll, of course it's amazing. But you have no choice, so that's why it's good. But going second, when we know what the matchup is, I would want something else. This is so cooked. This droplet and this imprint has to pull us through, man. I mean, I was really debating just negating this. Hopefully, you didn't have another extender. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do they both attach? Oh, there's only this is a ryzeal. Uh, yeah, I need a drool or yeah, because negating effects makes they kind of underwhelming. They have the bodies. Okay. Pank? I don't know about that one. I'm taking graveyard. Taking 25. But then Pank Fenrir is better than Pank. Because it searches you a card and it banishes, like it's just and it stays on the field, you know? I mean I can see some synergy with clearing your board and especially something TERRORTOP. Like that's pretty cool. Oh, you were fucking late. What the fuck? How do I do this? Because I'm assuming he has an answer for my play. So I can summon this, pop this with that dump. Summon this, pop it with that, or I can do drop it now. No, let's just do this. What do I keep? The droplets or the droll? I think I keep the droll, right? I feel like. Oh no, it has to be fucking this. It has to be the droll. Because otherwise you can respond with it. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Okay. Think here. Because I'm already expecting a Nibiru. Like I'm expecting a Nibiru here. So, okay. This should give me inclusion, which I can pitch for Sofafnir. But then this has to dump the trap. Am I going for an OTK line here? Is that what's happening? I can steal. Steal. I think it is. I think it might be this. I think I don't worry about the trap. I think I'm prioritizing the trap, and that's something I should not be doing. I feel, yeah. To graveyard. Purple search. Purple search. Yeah. Graveyard. Where's the turtle? No idea. Okay. I think I'm gonna add back this, so I can still have an infinity line. So I can still end on infinity. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're fucking fine. Holy shit, we're fine, bro. We still have inclusion. Inclusion summons back the tuner. I mean the synchro. Um. Uh. Nope. Because he's gonna go twin revive. Yeah, that's what's happening here. And I still have droplets. Oh no, I don't have droplets. Oh no, 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 no. I don't have droplets because I already used droplets. Okay. Okay, so equips. So he has one pop, yeah? One pop? That's perfect. Oh, it's double pop. Never mind. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think it's all gonna be. Fuck the twin shadows. Okay, so double pop. Okay, it's fair. Okay, so I can. This can reduce the guy's. Yeah, let's see. This can get turtle. Turtle can pop that. No. Okay, so his guy loses 500 attack. So I can beat over it. He has to detach in order to save it, and then main phase 2 I play. Yeah? Is that good? That should be fine, right? Um like they're this base value, right? And the main one. Because if I go Tristaro's pop, he just chains and pops it. And I don't have game. So the only reason I would do that is if I had game, but I don't. Yeah. Okay, now we're here. Oh, and it vanishes. Vanish. Fraud, bro. Let's go. Yeah, it's manageable. The RIZAL board is just manageable. Everything else is like a bit overwhelming. Wait, I had. Wait, I haven't used Dice SMIGER yet, have I? Have I used? No, I haven't. Have I used SMIGER yet? I don't think I did because I was saving it right for the search. Do you guys remember? Let's go. Wait, what? I thought it whenever it's popped. Oh, wait. Okay, draw as well. Like it was repairable. That's cool. It was repairable. In that case, I should have added something else then. That's just fine. Okay, I think it should be fine. Thank you, second base. Second base. Okay, so now I could summon. Yeah, you know what? I should have added this back. I mean, I should have added something else back. But I guess I was preparing for this, so it's fine. That's hindsight. So I can't think about. I can't think that way. That was hindsight. So actually, you know what I could do though? I can pop my own card. Yeah, and then I can float into Tristaros. Yeah, okay, this works. Let's go, Cassis. Am I pronouncing your name right, Cassis? Cassis the King. But thank you, appreciate it. You know what? Something came to mind. Something occurred to me right now. We can use a matrix to protect our infinity if they try to beat over it. Because what I could do is I can pop my own thing. I mean, I could just pop the name, but I'm saying like pop my own guy, go into Trist. No, but then no, I can't. No, yeah, I can't. Because I really feel like what do I keep? Do I keep the pop or do I keep the droplet? What do you guys think? Keep the pop or keep the droplet? Because I have to go droplet, send the Sofofnir, and then I'll get the float. What do you guys think? I think droplet I keep because it can stop. Yeah, I'll just do that. Let's put back. Yeah, I'll keep droplet. And this is all of ignorance as well. This is me not fully understanding what that deck does. I know what RIZEal does, but the Mitsiguri stuff, I still don't know how to properly anticipate against it. Wait, was that 6? Mm. Okay, so aggregator's gonna negate my shit, which is kind of annoying. So chain 1, chain 2. Ah, fucking hell. That's fine. Damn. X is insane. This card is freaking insane. Oh, this is so good. I think I just have to wait as long as possible. That's what I have to do. Fucking hell. I mean, I have everything loaded. Everything's engraved. You can do here. Oh my god. This is annoying. I think I have to get rid of this, unfortunately. And keep the float, I think. Do I? Keep the float. They attack into that. They have a negate. Yeah, I'll just do it now. Ah. Because this way I can go into C-Tree. C-Tree can make... What can C-Tree make? Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I need to learn that deck. So I can properly anticipate. Because right now, I'm just going off pure fundamentals right now. Like, just trying to equate things based off the game. Oh, shit! He's out of targets! He's out of targets! Oh, never mind. Fucking hell. Because keep in mind, I'm at 55. So that's taking away a 1k. The Dweller's gonna hurt though. Fucking hell, that Dweller's gonna be devastating. Okay. What's this? Detonator. Double detonator? Freaking hell. Double detonator. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Oh, dude. Summon attack. He just popped so fucking much, man. He's left. How could I have done this? To attack this, crash, go cherry beanie. So let's say I go battle, attack this. I'll take 100. Effect. we go for this. Memphis 2, go Cherubini. We go Spanish. He pops Cherubini now. That's one pop. Yeah, so it'll be gone. Go right. Back to right. He'll chain. Pop this. I chain. Put back one of these. He chains again. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 pops. So we burned 3 pops already, okay? 3 pops. So he has 2 pops left. I'm assuming he's tornadoing the thing, so he has 2 pops left. Then I go effective this, declare, banish. He probably, I'm not sure if he pops there, I'm not sure. We add this. Oh, this isn't good. We go effective this, declare. We're not sure where he's interacting to graveyard, right? To graveyard. Okay. And so we'll go chain 1, chain 2, declare. Whether he pops there, we don't know. We summon out this guy. And then we add Draco back. Right, because he has 2 pops already. 2 pops left. Okay, then this will trigger. Dumping inclusion. And what else? I guess these 2. Graveyard. Then we go effects. He has to respond there. So pop it now finally. Activate. Whether he pops a token or not. Bounce. That's yeah, we can bait all of it. We can bait everything. That's crazy. Yeah, we could have baited everything. Because we still have this. We still have inclusion search. We still have the revive of this guy. That was mad. That was doable. Holy shit. Alright, that sucks that he left though. Should I message him, let him know that I could have broken it? I'll send him the replay just to let him know that I could have possibly broken it. Wait, hang on. Let me make sure. What does Twin do actually? Because aggregate. No, he would have had aggregator as well. What would aggregator negated? I know it's possible. Yeah, there was a good chance we could have broken that. But anyways, that's yeah, that's cool. But yeah, see, but the adventure engine seems like okay, 1-for-1 with facing a detonator. Of course, is bad. But when you pair the detonator with a lot of things, I mean the adventure stuff with a bunch of things, then it's possible to out clever, right? But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know, but that's basically gonna be it. Thank you guys for joining me. We're just trying to learn the deck a little more, and see some changes. But for sure, I think the 60 card variant, I think it's pretty damn good. I think the 60 card variant is pretty damn good. Let's look at it once again before we go. Tidal being able to search your adventure stuff or the crystron stuff is pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I feel like Chambara will come up. I think now I feel like being able to attack twice just seems like pretty significant. But I feel like I still want to be able to utilize its effect to spot removal. I just feel like it will come up eventually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But try it out and send me replays when you have your conclusion and what you feel, what you think about the deck. And yeah, see you guys. Oh my god, it's crazy.